The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. Open receiver is Bo Melton. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. A 2nd down throw for Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And the Packers are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Complete to number 9, Christian Watson. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Madden spent his first 7 NFL seasons here in Green Bay. Here's Aaron Jones. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Darnold. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to look downfield once again.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this 1st half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's complete to Watson. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Howell now to bring it back. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is hard! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. A short one taken by Hockenson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah! It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend.
And he will score again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. To throw on first down is Darnold. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Darnold again. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And he'll just protect the football, go down, and take the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Darnold now to throw. That is caught at the 3. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Darnold. High throw, but it's reeled in.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. To throw again is Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Minnesota.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Darnold to the air once more. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here comes 2nd down. Darnold to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A second down throw for Love. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, Love. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Here's the rookie from Alabama, Will Reichard, ready to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this is going to be a Commanders' first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Being chased out left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Well, they go play action. Daniels. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Jihad Ward in on the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Robinson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To the air goes Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Darnold now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Darnold. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. Oh, that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. To throw is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Off the play fake, Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. To throw is Darnold. That one complete to Naylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 8. Darnold to throw again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And
that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Now Darnold. Complete. Jefferson to target. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Darnold. That's to the left side where he's got Naylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Vikings 7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Daniel's going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they give the Jones off tackle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run off tackle with Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here in overtime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Darnold from the gun. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there in overtime. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. Darnold a sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Sam Darnold. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
Thank you.